Hi guys, I got one more video for you. So even though you saw the brickwork or whatever, you might not have really a grasp of just how precise the the bricklayering was here at Chaco Canyon. So I'm going to show you a close-up of the wall we just looked at in video 2. Now I want you to see you can see here the big rocks and a line of big rocks, and then the small rocks, and then the small rocks, and that actually forms a pattern, and it keeps going and going and going and going and going. So here is one of the windows. Now if you can imagine how tall this was in its heyday, like I said, these are multi-story buildings. These are solid. And if you look up here, you can see there even used some wood in the construction. This is how they're able to date. This is how they're able to date that this is 850 AD. You know, to put it that way, England didn't even exist in 850 AD. There was no place called England. There was a place called Wessex and Kent. But a unified country did not even exist. I mean, these are gorgeous. And look, it runs right through, and it's still together today, being preserved by this desert. And we are in a canyon. And it is hot, and it is blaring down, and I'm probably going to pass out from moving my big body all the way in here and up here to look at these. I mean, gosh, it goes in there too. Oh, it's gorgeous. So this is totally worth it. So if you want to see an impressive, true Native American city, civilized Native American settlement that's over 1,000 years old, you want to see it in the United States, come to New Mexico. I mean, these aren't like the shoddy cliff dwellings you'll find in Colorado and other areas. I mean, these are impressivo, to say the least. And if I could just, gosh, I don't know if you can get an impression of how flat the rock is here. They must have ground it down. I mean, it is amazing. They even used almost equivalent like wood planks to keep it together inside the wood itself. And there's some of the old timber there. And I'm sorry if this is getting drowned out by the... Oh, inside there's another one of the great kivas where I told you that the men would meet to learn about their religion. And kivas continued to exist up until the Spanish were there, so that's how we know what a kiva was and what it was used for. And each family group or clan had their own kiva, where they would teach their young about what their jobs were in society and what it was they believed in their religion. I mean, if it were up to me, and I had to pick between living in 850 AD Game of Thrones style Dark Age Europe, or living here in this magnificent city back when there was water here, I would choose this magnificent city in a heartbeat. I mean, you really got to come check this out if you're ever in the area. This is about 2 hours outside of Albuquerque. All right, well, I'm going to check out because I actually have to get back to California. But I might take a few more pictures and I'm going to post them later. But this was truly worth it. This was worth being off the beaten track, and it's worth coming in at 2 o'clock in the morning in San Diego.